Alright guys, it's Wes from Moving On Up again, and wanted to touch base with this last war we just did. Actually, we just got locked into another one just now, but had a little bit of a squeaker, probably shouldn't have been as close as it was. We caught a little bit of a break with the disconnect from them, and a couple spots we didn't quite execute the way we could have or should have, but we got it, and good work as a team again. So I wanted to go over 3 attacks that I promised or saw that I wanted to mention or see. I gotta find these things again. Alright, right here, AP's attack. Pause it right off the bat, and that is that she comes in with 2 haste spells. And haste spells, guys, are for like air attack only and maybe occasionally like a go wipe. If you use any other attack that I've seen, haste spells are just not going to be a help to you. Both those spells should be poison. You need to keep that in mind. Had she had poison on this attack, she probably would have went a lot farther. Anyway, also on this base, she starts on the left side. I would start over here on this corner if it was me. And the reason why is with these 2 structures here, they can be taken out with minions. And also with this camp right here, it could be taken out with a minion. Maybe, well, no, just a minion. And that way you leave 2 structures or 3 structures right here as your start point. You would come into the base with the troops she has, and you would drop your jump spell right there on that section next to the expo. She would be able to open up probably, what's that, 50% of the base, maybe a strong 40%. Instead, she comes in on this side. And again, guys, funneling. She ended up getting the Valks into the middle, which is good and what you want. But you know, that wizard's taking out that camp in the middle. I wouldn't necessarily do that. I would leave no wizard there and let the Valks hit that camp and then allow them to go in. The wizards take out this builder's hut and these structures down here, which is very good. And they also took out these structures up here. That allowed her Valks to go right into the middle. Here's where the boo-boo was, and you have no poison to slow down the dragon, balloons, everything. That clan castle is going to take out all of her Valks. And with no poison, nothing to slow them down, the town hall slows down the Valks, allows the dragons, allows the loons to come in, takes out all the Valks. Even a heal spell with the Valks, doesn't matter, they're gone. And after this, the attack was pretty much done. No way she's going to get through that big of a hit. Clan Castle, look at that. Dragon's still alive, just eating away, eating away. All it's got is a few troops right in the back there eating at it. So way too late on that. That's why this attack failed. She maybe could have pulled it off from that entry point, but no go, because the clan castle was not taken care of properly. So we work on that, and that's something that can definitely improve us. Let's go to Gotham's attack, and I want to touch base on that one just because I promised him, and he's a Town Hall 7, attacking a Town Hall 8. The biggest thing here is he uses he's got too many archers. You want to take 5, 6 archers. I mean, 18 is way too many. You're wasting spaces on those. Got them. So if you get less of those, bring a few more whiz. 6 to 7 wizards can take care of that dragon right there. And obviously you spread them out like you did with the archers. But if you bring 6 to 7 wizards, and then you'll actually have a few more because you'll have less archers, you'll be able to move, just have more firepower behind your attack. And also, something to consider right there. You could have dropped a golem before all those troops. The dragon would then follow the golems, move back into the middle, and the wizards would come behind the dragon and knock it out. And the dragon isn't going to do too much damage, although it is just a level 1. The dragon's not going to do too much damage to that golem, but it would be better served. Here you drop your P.E.K.K.A.s on the outside edge, and if you would use like maybe a few archers over here on these structures and a few archers over here on these structures and left these collectors here open and not hit and dropped your P.E.K.K.A.s here, they would have then came here, and there's nowhere for them to go but into the middle. right there around that wizard tower. So that's where they would go next if those outside edges were done. You brought hogs into your attack. That's fine, and that's good. They will clear structures, and you did pretty well laying your heal spells. Although this one was really early on the first one. Let them take some heat. Let them get beat up a little bit before you drop that first one. But the hog should be laid out on this side, and at a much later time in the attack. You'll see that your P.E.K.K.A., the Golem you dropped, these wizards have nothing to hit. They have no structures to go after. Your hogs are in front of everything, taking out structures, and so then therefore your Golem and your P.E.K.K.A. are just wandering, and they're not doing any damage to the base. It's killing time, so you got to think about that. You actually didn't do too bad on this for a 7 hitting an 8, but P.E.K.K.A.s went around. They end up going into the middle then with the king. You get through a lot of this with all that beating the Golem took. P.E.K.K.A. took the king out up top and didn't do too bad overall. But, if you think about it, all these structures on another side could have been taken out with a hog. Those were really way too early. So probably a lot of work needs to be done with this attack, but good start for a 7 hitting an 8 and being your first time in war with us. All right, let's go to one last attack, and I wanted to touch base on Natty's attack on. What did he hit? He hit 14. Natty hit 14, Town Hall 9 hitting Town Hall 8, but I wanted to focus on his troop comp. And he's bringing Giants, Wizards, Valks. He does a nice job funneling, bringing all the Valkyries into the middle. But keep in mind, he's using the healers or the heal spells instead of healers to keep those giants alive, which is kind of cool. It's like a modified HGHB with no bowlers or something, see how he drops a few wizards on this outside edge, drops a few wizards on this edge, allowing those structures to be killed. So the Valk's going to go straight up to the center. He has no poison spell because he used Earthquake, which ended up being okay. But he heals everything right off the bat. So that way the dragon is trying to take down those giants, but can't. Look at this. This is wide open then for the Valks to just come right up the middle. Good funneling. Brought all the troops in the middle. They're all working together. The wizards are behind the giants. The Valks taking out stuff, breaking through walls. So this ended up being a 3-star attack. And obviously he's dropping down, but that's the kind of stuff we want to see. Get those big kill squad troops into the center, funnel those troops in, and get it done. Also was showing this attack just because it's unconventional. I haven't seen this attack from anyone else until he came here, which has only been a couple weeks, but I kind of like it. It's been successful for him moving down. Hopefully he can start to adjust it to move upward into some lower 9s. To help us out. So good war overall, guys. We won as a team. Good job. And hopefully we can learn a few more lessons from this each war. All right. Clash and bash, boys.